So we've got a sea lion chaperone. He is going to help us, Chris. He's going to help me get the net in the water. We are going to have our wonderful team leader here be our microphone volunteer.
You want me over there?
I'll have you be over here on this side if you don't mind. All right, so we have a net here, and all nets work the same. I said this during our plankton talk. I'm going to say it again because it's really true. They always have a mouth, the front of the net, that's opened up so that things can get into it. You're going to have a mesh section and then a collection area. You don't have to come under. You can if you want to, but you don't have to.
I'll be okay.
All right, so instead of having a big hoop in the front like we had with our plankton net, we're going to have a couple of different pieces who help to open the mouth of the net up nice and wide so that hopefully we have the best chance of catching the most plants and animals. On the sides here, we have what are called doors. Now, when I say doors, what do you think of? What do doors do?
Open.
They open. So this is going to open the mouth of our net up nice and wide. It's going to catch the current behind the boat and open the net, just like when you stick your fingers and your hands out the window of a car and you catch the current of the wind and you open your hand up. Same concept. This is going to open the mouth of the net up nice and wide. These doors are also heavy. You control the depth of water you're fishing in by how heavy your doors are and how big they are. So we have heavy doors. You're going to sink the net to the bottom of the river. Now on the top of the net, we have these plastic things here. Now, if this is the top of the net, what are those going to be doing?
Floating up.
Floating, very good, because we want the top to float up to give us a nice wide opening on the top. Then on the bottom, we have the foot rope here, these chains. These are nice and long, and they're heavy, so they're going to sink the bottom of the mouth of the net down. And the long chains are called tickler chains, so that they'll tickle all the plants and animals out of the mud and hopefully into the mouth of the net. So that's the idea there. So now we've got an opening in the front with chains on the bottom, doors opening it wide, and the floats on the top to give us that nice big opening. The next section is a mesh section. Now, like I said during our plankton talk, the size of your mesh controls the size of the animals you catch. We have a nice sized mesh here. My fingers fit through it, so that's about the size of the animals we'll be catching, that or larger. All right, anything we catch will end up at the end here. This is called the caught end, also called the money bag. Now, if you're a fisherman, why would you call this the money bag? All right, what do you think?
The fish is like money.
Because the fish is like money, isn't it? All right, because when our fishermen capture fish in their nets, that's what they deliver to the market, and they get money for it, so they can pay their bills and their taxes and cool things like scholarships for kids. So it all goes towards a good thing. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and get this net in the water. I'm going to hand our microphone off. Go ahead and introduce yourself to the captain.
Hi, Captain. This is Miss Hafner.
Hello, thanks for volunteering.
You're welcome.
Ask our captain if he is ready to deploy the net.
Captain, are you ready to deploy the net?
Let's deploy the net.
All right. So don't fall through the hole in the back of the boat. Try not to. All right. Tell him that the door is open.
The door is open.
Yes, sir.
Very well.
All right. The net is trailing.
The net is
So
trailing.
you're going to
Very
get
well.
this white rope back here and the chains. That'll help for our transition in a minute. You're going to lean against that door there. Nice and easy. Chains are in the water.
The chains are in the water.
Very well.
Now we're going to get to the white rope on the back. Pull over it with.
And we're made off.
We are made off.
We are made off.
Very well.
Doors are in the water.
Doors are in the water.
Very well.
There we go. Down to one line.
Down to one line.
Very well.
And you didn't fall through. And
We
now
didn't lose anybody. We're good.
That's always a plus.
It is.
All right, net is deployed
The net is deployed.
and the door is closed.
The
Net.
door is closed.
Net deployed, aye.
All right, thank you so much.
You're welcome.